like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. And boy, a lot's been going on. It's been a busy old week. It's been a busy couple of weeks in fandom, in Doctor Who fandom, and I say it's somewhat a glorious couple of weeks in fandom. There's been lots and lots of location filming this week. We're going to be looking at all the people who snap pictures and video of David Tennant and Bernard Cribbins, Catherine Tate, everybody on I was going on set, on location filming. We're going to be going through all of that. I went through it on my live stream last night. I wanted to wait till this morning before I made this video. Because there's so much stuff going on, right? There is so much stuff going on. Doomcock, the wonderful YouTuber Doomcock, dropped a video last night of Doctor Who rumours, which I think are mostly bollocks, right? But they're so entertaining. I so recommend you go and check out that video. We'll be going over what he said there. Maybe he's right. I don't think he is. I don't think he is, but it's a lot of fun. If you're not subscribed to Doomcock, go subscribe. Freaking awesome channel. As I said, so we got so much news going on. One news story that left people feeling a little bit deflated was Yasmin Finney's casting. Yasmin Finney is a rather prominent trans actress, and I think many out there felt, oh my gosh, this is more of the same that we had with, well, I was going to say Chris Chibnall's Doctor Who, but much more, with Star Wars, with Star Trek, which is the weaponizing of identity and doing it specifically to make the production proof from criticism. Like, I've been doing deep dive reviews of the season 11, Jodie Whittaker's first season, and just the quality of writing is not professional, right? Not professional in any way, shape, or form. And when people saw it, they're like me, and I was on board for it. Saw it, went, oh my god, this is awful. This is absolutely awful. So that production team very much used a toxic fan base to weaponize identity politics, to scream at people like me that we're bigots and racists and sexists and just nonsense, absolute nonsense, to shut us up, right? To shut up that crowd. So I think people felt very, very deflated about that when they heard the casting. I don't think that's what's going on. I'm releasing a video tomorrow in a lot more detail about it, right? I think this is going to be representation rather than domination, right? And again, I go into a lot more detail tomorrow, but we've seen people in the LGBTQ plus world really demanding a greater representation, and that's really turned into domination, right? If you let's say opinion is divided on the matter in the Western world, even though you wouldn't know it in the media, that if one does one physical reality trump one's mental reality, right? If somebody thinks they're a guy and they have a vagina, which one wins, essentially, right? Which one wins? And opinion is divided on that, especially if we get down to the root of that. I think it's the difference if you believe in a Judeo-Christian morality, if you believe in a biblical morality or not. If you don't, then you don't, right? It's cool, right? Absolutely cool. But that's normally the fault line that I've seen. Which is fine. I'm not saying who's right and who's wrong. I don't know who's right and who's wrong. I'm not God. I don't even know God exists. I believe there is one, but I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen a burning bush recently. If I do, I'll let you know. But yeah, I would suggest that's not that, right? And this is, again, I'm not going to be talking about this long. I would suggest it's not that. I think this is I think this is representation rather than domination. Why do I think that? Because the culture war is over, right? I realized this recently. The culture war is over. Yes, we're going to see things over the next couple of years that have been made over the last 2 to 4 years, which was made when the culture wars were raging, but they're over. And what do I mean by they're over? It can't, these franchises, anything that needs an audience, right? Anything that needs an audience to sustain itself cannot sustain itself. That's why Russell Davies is making Doctor Who. They couldn't find anybody else to make Doctor Who, and they're insanely lucky to give up a lot to get him to do it. And I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be absolutely great. So, Russell Lee Davies, I've just never seen him be a fantastic writer, a competent writer, an intelligent person, and somebody, I think, who probably realizes this domination has been counterproductive, and his work has always had representation in it. If you remember the first season with Christopher Eccleston, Captain Jack, omnisexual, has a full-on mouth kiss with the Doctor, right? And nobody really cared. We didn't really care at all because we weren't in the midst of this culture war. I don't think we are anymore. Maybe I'm wrong, but my basic message, I wouldn't let that bother you, right? I wouldn't let that bother you because we got so much awesome stuff to talk about. And that's actually really the point of this video tomorrow, that we can all just... it used to be we could put our differences aside and say, oh my God, I freaking love Doctor Who, because I freaking love Doctor Who. And I believe, oh my God, I got a giant booger up my nose. I believe the people, the people on the other side of the argument also love Doctor Who. Maybe, the trouble is that Doctor Who was made for one side and not both sides. Maybe Russell Davies is making for all sides. I hope so, right? I hope so. Based on his track record, that's exactly what they're doing. Right, if you notice a little cut there, that was a booger removal break, right? A booger removal break. You're welcome. You're welcome. I didn't keep that in the video. Fine, before we get into it, like, share, subscribe, comment, sign up my Substack, sign up my pay Substack. I'm not even going to explain it. You should just still do all those things. That's fantastic. Definitely share. YouTube loves the sharing. YouTube loves the sharing. If you're on Rumble, hit the Rumble button. If you ever see me not post content, that means YouTube has zapped me and I'm offline. I have an alternative channel. I have Rumble. Sign up my Substack, you'll be kept up to date, and when I can get my life back together again, which I don't know when it's going to be, I will start posting content on there for both the paid and the free one. That's just the kind of guy I am, baby. That's the kind of guy I am. That's the way I roll. So anyway, at about 20 minutes into this video, maybe, I don't know, I haven't done it yet. At some point, a little bit in the future, we're going to be looking at all the location filming footage and talking about it, and a few more rumors. If you want to just go over to that, go ahead. But there's tons of great stuff to talk about beforehand. Fine. Where do we start? Let's start over here. Now Doctor Who is teasing Matt Smith's return. And yes, they are. Here's what I think's going to be going down. I think we're getting a lot of specials. They're wording about what's going on. David Tennant and Catherine have been filming scenes. What does that mean? I wouldn't be surprised if we don't get TikTok as a delivery mechanism, right? I really genuinely think something radical like that is going to go down. What Russell Davies wants to do, in my opinion, he wants to bring in the golden goose of demographics, right? The absolute golden goose of demographics, which is the 18 to 30 bracket, which is completely abandoned TV, right? My kids, when they watch TV, they watch it on their phone while they're eating or sitting on the couch or doing anything else, right? That's the demographic he wants to bring, and I think Shooter Gut was casting definitely spoke to that, right? It's I tell the story. My daughter watched Doctor Who. All my kids watched Doctor Who with me when it came back in 2005. And it was glorious, right? It was freaking glorious. Those kids are now older, right? They're in their 20s. And they watch Sex Education. They watch Heartstopper, maybe. I don't know. It's a sort of thing they watch. And so, they have memories of watching Doctor Who as a kid with me and liking it. And they're going to see, was it Shooty? And they go, I liked him there. Let's give this a try. So what that does, essentially, is gets these people in the door. Rusty Davies then has to keep them there with brilliant, entertaining drama, right? So that's what he's going after, in my opinion. And I think Yasmin Finner's casting speaks a lot to that as well. Got 12 million TikTok followers, right? If they just log on for like one episode, a lot of them are going to be hooked. I think this is going to be the most popular Doctor Who of all time. But before we get there, we're going to have the greatest celebration of Doctor Who of all time. We know Catherine Tate's coming back, and David Tennant, and Bernard Cribbins, and what's her name? Jacqueline. What's that? Smith Hill. I'm probably wrong on all of it. So not Jacqueline Hill. She's dead. I mean, she's brown bread, mate. Isn't she? Bring her back. I'll be impressed. Donna's mother, right? And it looks great, right? And when you wait till you see the pictures, it looks great. There's a new sonic screwdriver. Everything about it looks fantastic. But I think there's just one component. I think there's going to be lots of good moments. So firstly, who else is coming back? Matt Smith looks like he's coming back. Let's have a look over here. where are we? So fine. So it was under the announcement of finished casting on Instagram that the teaser about Matt Smith's return was posted with a comment from BBC Doctor Who page. I guess I got to get on Instagram and TikTok now. Oh God, help me. Which reads, "Silence will fall," when referring to the Silence, the main antagonist of the Smith era. Under that comment, users excitedly began to speculate about the reappearance of the 11th Doctor. And honestly, he loves Doctor Who. He's shown a genuine love of Doctor Who. So I'd be surprised if he's not going back. Check out the interaction before. So fine, we got the Matt Smith news page. Says, "I can't take much more of this. If Matt Smith is coming back for the 6th anniversary of Doctor Who, for the love of God, please tell us. Please tell us." And then so on Instagram, somebody said 11 question mark. Oh, 1 second. They actually cut off the graphic. That's so dumb. Right? What? Like, why don't you show us the most important part of the bloody graphic? Is it coming up? Oh, now I get a Wizzy Will. So always bad news when you need to go to Twitter for something, right? It's always a mistake, right? Do I need to go check? Oh, here, finally. But now the picture's not loading up. Please tell us. There you go. So the comments, we had BBC Doctor Who on Instagram said, "Silence will fall." That's under, again, the Yasmin Finney announcement. So Rich Fenn, 1966 at 11! And Rich, I'm right there with you, mate. And who else like that? Russell T. Davis, right? Russell, I think it's not crazy to say Matt Smith is coming back. And we're seeing lots and lots of these hits, and I think we're going to see a lot of stuff rolled out. So, how does Rusty Davis feel about the Chibnall era? Because when he announced Shooter's casting, which was going to be leaked, that's why they announced it. When they announced Shooter's casting, he said, "That's it. I'm shutting up. Jodie's still the Doctor." Oh, how marvelous! Yeah, Jodie's still the Doctor, and we're not going to parade on no parade at all. And then this happened. I mean, does anybody even remember Jodie Whittaker anymore? Having said that, I do think that Rusty Davis does want to make a Doctor Who for everybody, right? Which I think the Yasmin Finney casting really ties into. He wants to make it for every side of the political aisle, every side of fandom. If we can all just coexist and go, "Oh, that's nice," I think we will have a great time. But yeah, listen, I don't know how many of these specials are going to be. But the rumor I've heard, which I quite liked, is Doctor Who Vortex, which is the all the different alternate Doctor realities are breaking down and melding into one that might tie into the way Chibnall's wrapping everything up. I do not know. I don't know. But I think slightly alternate versions of the 11th Doctor. What about Amy Pond? Oh man, what is with that? Firstly, you're covering up the beautiful Karen Gillan. Muzzle dog Karen on your wedding, by the way. I really love Karen Gillan. Yeah, here's how I know I love Karen Gillan. She doesn't turn me on, which is weird because she's very beautiful. So I'm not just lusting after her, which is, I mean, honestly, Nicola Bright can say pretty much anything. I'm like, yeah, oh, that's fine, baby. You're right, but Karen, but I really love her work. I love her and everything. I love her success, right? Her success makes me feel good. I think, who was it? Is it Disney who booted Johnny Depp from Pirates of the Caribbean? They're rebooting it as a female brand. Really? That's going to be cancelled. I think it's starring Margot Robbie. I still don't think it'll be much cop. But Karen Gillan was in the frame for that. They are crazy. They are crazy not to base a franchise around her. She would be awesome beyond awesome. Right, so let's see what they say. Karen Gillan has made quite a name for herself in the days since travelling in the TARDIS. The Scottish Doctor Who actress. Why is these ads so huge? Has starred in Guardians of the Galaxy, Jumanji, and I never saw Jumanji. I've got to check that out. As well as indie gems like Jewel and The Bubble. I saw her in this great horror movie. What's the word again? Binoculars? I can't remember. Really good, really scary movie. And she directs as well. I just really love Karen Gillan, okay? I really like her doing well. It's clear that Gillan's always looking to the future. And yet, no one is immune from looking back. Nostalgia comes for all of us. With credits like Gillan's, it's not surprising you will take a few minutes to reminisce. In a wide autocomplete interview, Gillan happily discussed her time in the BBC science fiction project that launched her into the public consciousness. That is true. She was actually in the Farce of Pompeii. She was one of the women which had the eyes painted on her hand, which was so cool. Oh, that was really I love that. Man, I'm in the mood to watch that. Right, that was a great episode. Right, I loved. Who was it? The soothsayer, the Lord of Time, being out soothsaying. Oh, I'm just so in the mood for a bit of Tennant, happy Doctor Who, right? I'm like tingling. I'm really, which is a bit sad, really. All things considered, it doesn't take much to get me going, right? It doesn't take much. General return if her original classmates return too. Whoa, I think 1 out of the 3, right? I think 1 out of the 3. So, and look, how hard can it be to get Arthur Darvill? Big bloody finishing, get him. There's no recasting him. Karen's requirement for the return to Doctor Who is simple. She'll do it in both the previous co-stars. Matt Smith, who played Evan, and Arthur Darvill played Rory Williams. So essentially, he was like Patrick Troughton in the 3 Doctors. Yeah, I'll do it. But I want Jamie, I want Zoe, and John Poach says, well, you're not getting them, right? You're not getting them. I think they're getting them. I think they're getting the band back together again. I think the band is totally coming back together again. And adding that in, Rachel Talalay is coming back now. I know a lot of you hated Twice Upon a Time. Freaking love it, mate. I freaking love that episode. I'll tell you why I do love that episode. It was shortly after Twice Upon a Time that my father passed away, right? And in Judaism, you normally bury somebody on the same day, right? The same day or as soon as you can. So yeah, essentially, and your life kind of stops while they're waiting to be buried. So I found out on Saturday night he passed away, right? And it was too late to do the burial that night, so we did it next day. And so you're kind of just waiting around. You're like, you don't want to watch TV or you don't want to piddle battle, do work, things like that. But it got to a point where I'm like, I don't know what to do with myself, right? I don't know what to do with myself. So I haven't rewatched Twice Upon a Time. I'm gonna rewatch it again, and it really meant a lot to me, right? Because it's all about a character coming to terms with if he wants to die or if he wants to live, and there's so much beauty about that. Now, Twice Upon a Time, Rachel Talalay, huge talent, absolute huge talent. Where else would the Doctor want to go than the World War One, armistice, Christmas armistice? A character that is involved in war constantly and loves peace. That's where he will want to go. Maybe his last moment. And then was it Toby Whithouse played the German soldier? Why couldn't Toby Whithouse taken from Stephen Moffat? Oh. If only Broadchurch didn't do so well. Okay, after directing several Capaldi episodes, Talalay has been brought back to helm the return of David Tennant and Catherine Tate. No. Well, this is BBC, right? Hugh followed it. No, she's not filming this one. She was on set and they asked her if she's filming. She says, no, I didn't. Right? She's filming some specials, but we don't know what. And I think this is a strong indication that Capaldi is returning, because I think Rachel Talalay returning, it will be the thing that will get Capaldi to return, right? If Russell Davis took Capaldi out to dinner and said, "Listen, I know there's a lot of hard feelings going on, but it'll be wonderful." And Rachel Talalay's back, and I think that would actually tip the scales in the balance. Plus, all the gazillion rumours that he was on a call sheet going around. Okay, more Doctor Who news following blah 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 blah. Catherine Tate. And how many for fans be a familiar face? The British-American director Richard Talalay, known for helming popular Doctor Who episodes starring Capaldi, including his final regeneration, Jodie Whittaker. He's got to get Jodie Whittaker in there, man. They They just want to tack her on, right? They just want to tack her success on. As with she'll be back for the 6-year celebrations, 5 years after she last had a hand in filming the TARDIS. During Moffat's tenure, the showrunner Talali directed 7 episodes, including the 2-part series finale. Oh, that was wonderful. Time Enough, World Enough and Time. I love those. I just think they were really as close as you can get to perfect Doctor Who. But yeah, if you want to do a special edition, the second part when you have all the Cybermen evolving and attacking, could we not get a few more cyber designs in? Can we get a few Earthshock ones in there and a few Invasion, right? Like just a couple more. That'd be lovely. That'd be like a few scenes, and then it's Capaldi versus all the different Cybermen. Oh, people can do it. I've seen people do incredible things with special effects. She was around the same time she collaborated with Moffat on an episode of Sherlock. I did not know that. Talley also shot Capaldi's Regeneration. Okay, fine. So let's just get to the bloody tweet after all that time. Thank you for all the love, Doctor Who fandom. Back at ya. Hope you enjoyed yourself. FYI, I did not lie fib Andrew Garfield about directing on Monday. Yeah, she was there. It was some rehearsals and caught a shopping trip to Cyberdog. Have loved it there for years, as Dogface Boy will confirm. It's not confirmed she's directing this one, though, right? And we don't know what it's going to be. We don't know what kind of special it's going to be. But, I think... I think we're in for some good times, right? I think we're in some really good times. But... somebody else's thoughts at the times we're in for. That will be the wonderful YouTuber Doomcock. Love Doomcock. He dropped this video last night, and I recommend you watch it. It's very, very entertaining. Very entertaining. I think it's a load of odd bollocks, right? I mean, look, Doomcock's been saying Kathleen Kennedy is about to be booted out of Lucasfilm. Coming off for 5 years now? I don't see it happening, mate. I don't see it happening. I enjoy you telling me that, and I think you're right about a lot of things. I like Doomcock, right? I like Doomcock. What do you want me to tell you? I think this was a load of old bollocks. Toby Stevens' Doctor rumoured cut as part of a Marvel-style universe. A batch of rumours offer what could be Russell T Davies' plan to develop a new Doctor Who into a universe involving spin-off shows and what could have been. Following the recent casting announcement and a batch of rumours offers English actor Toby Stevens was cut as the first choice to play the Doctor, which involves Russell T Davies building a Marvel-style Whovian universe on a small screen. Don't believe it for a second, right? Maybe Toby Stevens was their first choice they had, who they then replaced with Ncuti. I don't think so. It's like, and it's not the skin colour, obviously. It's the energy is totally different. One is like a young, energetic man, and the other is like an older kind of actiony hero. Like, if you want to tell me Toby Stevens is playing James Bond, sure, right, but they don't seem like they're cut from the same cloth. Nothing to do with skin colour. I don't know how I can say that any more strongly. Toby Stevens was the first choice for the New York Times. Regarding Toby Stevens, known for Netflix Lost in Space. Oh, much better show is Black Cells, where he plays, was it Captain Flint? That's awesome, right? Also, you got the really annoying Girl Flash. I stopped watching The Flash a couple of years ago, but they introduced a Girl Flash from the future into The Flash. Patricia Kennedy, I think. Reasonably hot. So, in Black Cells, she spends a lot of the time playing a lesbian prostitute. Not wearing much clothes, in bed with... What's her name again? An attractive young English rose blondie type one. That was all pretty good. Much better than The Flash. and actually, you did get one or two flashes, which I quite enjoyed. Okay, so regarding Toby Stevens, known for Lost in Space, it said that Ncuti Gatwa was not David's first choice for the new Doctor Who to replace Jodie Whittaker, and that footage was actually shot with Stevens regenerating the 14th Time Lord. Don't believe it on many levels, right? I don't believe there's any connective tissue between this era and Jodie's era, although I'm beginning to waver on that now, because it does look like that Jodie may be regenerating into Tennant. Who knows? Isn't it great to be excited and not know what's going on and not go, oh God, what are they doing next? But like to go, oh, I can't wait to see what they're doing next. Isn't that wonderful? Toby Stevens was going to be the Doctor since November, states Doomcock source. Toby was a Doctor that Jodie regenerated into on screen. Compare the mouths with the new guy that Toby and it will confirm. It won't confirm. Doomcock claims the information comes from someone who was present when Jodie's regeneration scene was shot from someone that's seen the new footage from inside the BBC. Don't believe it. It also said there's Sony Pictures TV, who officially bought Davis back Bad Wolf production company last year. The company producing Doctor Who season 14 wanted Toby Stevens in the role of the new Doctor because they have a good relationship with him. Stars in Sony's Alex Rider and Amazon Prime Video. On Amazon Prime Video, pictured above. And also, Davis agreed. I think he has complete creative control. Right? I don't believe you. Yes, the actor in question was supposed to be the Doctor. Finally a ginger was going to be the first line he screamed. Doesn't sound like a Russell Davis line at all. And regenerated. The YouTuber has a following of nearly 300,000 subscribers. Toby was one of was the one that was in the regeneration scene. In the regeneration screen, Sony wanted him as he is under contract with them, and Russell liked him. However, the BBC, still resting for power, got a new black gay actor into the role, and Davis is just playing nice with them. Don't believe you. I think Shooty was 100% Davis's choice, and him being black and gay didn't hurt his decision making. I don't think it was box ticking, but I don't think it hurt, right? It's further said the casting of Ncuti Gatwa as the new Doctor instead of Toby Stevens also means the reports of Bad Wolf is in control of Doctor Who have been exaggerated. It's also claimed that Joe Martin Doctor presented as the very first Doctor by Chibnall will be given a farewell appearance on Doctor Who, but that will be that, and they'll never refer to her again. That's probably in the Chibnall era. But these are easy. These are easy route. There's quite a good class. If you're a student of history, right? Go to aish.com, aish.com, which is a Jewish educational site, and look up the 7 wonders of Jewish history. If you can find the audio version given by Rabbi Motti Berger, it's really good, right? It's really fascinating because his premise was that many nations have had a unique history and many nations have had a predicted history. But you never had a nation, other than Jews, that both had a unique and a predicted history, right? So these rumors are not unique, right? They're very predictable. So they're not like, oh, well, that must be true. Regarding what Russell Davis has planned, which is described as a Davis being a Kevin Feige of the Marvel-style Whovian universe, I believe that. Something Davis' previous Who universe has been compared to and described as. It says that Toby wants to rival Disney's small green verse Disney and has a Marvel, and it said the series are being penciled in. That I believe. Yes, they're after that demographic. They're after that younger demographic, and I think this is the one time to get them. Talk show spin-off. I find it unlikely. I think Davis wants to move on and do something new. Right? Maybe I'd be surprised. David plans on doing a talk show spin-off with none other than Captain Jack, played by John Barrowman. Well, then we'll find out if the BBC have any creative control, right? Because BBC are the ones, in my opinion, completely behind the failed cancelling of John Barrowman. Big Finish did a talk show audio with him and David Tennant, and they had to cancel it. Was it Big Finish who cancelled it, or was it on the assistant BBC? My money's on the BBC, right? My money's the BBC insisted on doing it. And it's just said to be set in stone. It is definitely happening. And it's said to be announced around the 6th anniversary specials, assuming there are no contract issues. Paranormal show. What's this? This seems like my Doomcock will be into. Another series that said not a done deal, that Davis was reporting on pitching a show of a detective-style show starring K9 and Ace, who will be investigating various ghostly listen, I doubt it, but I'd love it. Otherworldly events possibly aimed at kids. Yeah, this sounds like a Sarah Jane's Adventures 2.0. But again, very, very predictable. Like, none of this is like, oh, that's a shock. Doctor Who animated series. I am aching for this, right? Doctor Who Legacy. Like hour-long, 42 to hour-long minute episodes, individual, self-contained, different Doctor in each, right? A different classic Doctor in each. Get Big Finish to do the voices, have good animation. Like I saw Invincible, that was fun, but it wasn't good animation. Batman the Animated Series, that was good information. I want good animation, and maybe it'll bring people into watching classic Doctor Who, right? They see an animated Tom Baker, maybe they'll go and watch City of Death, right? Maybe they will. It said the animated series is in the works if Davis has his way involving past Doctors, with only the seventh Doctor Sylvester McCoy and eighth Doctor McGann currently confirmed. Rose Tyler TV series. Well, you know, they were offered a special, which the kind of Big Finish are doing now, Earth Defense. But he turned it down because he thought that was too much, right? That was back in 2007, right? The biggest of the project is claimed to be a spin-off TV for Rose. The Rumour offers Russell D. Davies is very keen to do a Rose TV show based on the novel he wrote after the departure from the show. I just got that book on tape. I'm really into listening to it. I got to listen to a bunch of other stuff first, though. This show is believed to be happening wholeheartedly and is said to be the passion project that brought Davis back to showrun Doctor Who. Don't believe it. Do not believe it at all. This is a lot. Yeah. Regarding who is playing Rose, as recently saw announcement, transgender actress Yasmin Finney has been cast. Joined the cast of season 14. Doomcock thinks Davis is going with original actress Billie Piper, as Davis loves the character Rose, and he thinks to be more faithful to his vision of her, which is played by Piper. Regarding the Yasmin Finney Rose, similar to my own thinking, the YouTuber thinks Finney will be playing a multiverse version of Rose Tyler. I think it's more of an echo of Rose Tyler, right? It's something along those lines. But you know what? Let's move on to that right now. And start looking at the stuff they're filming. Yasmin's been on set. We have pictures of that. We have pictures of we have video. It's all exciting. It's all very, very exciting. And that's the wonderful thing. It's so exciting to have Doctor Who back. Let me hand over to me. So... This is who is this? Who do you think this is going to? Is this River Song? This is like Two Hearts Plus. If it was a mouth and legs, it'd be Janet Fielding. But eyes and a mouth could be Clara. Yeah, I think it could be Clara. Who knows? But somebody else has got that. Something is coming. Freeman Adjaman is rumored. I mean, like, why would she? Man, she looks stunning. I'm not really turned on by her, but man, does she look stunning. Is John Barrowman coming back or not? Who knows? He mysteriously tweeted out this today. Don't F me right now. You have no idea. Okay, John. I'm not sure what's going down. Rusty Davis has also been on the Twitter. He gave a bit of a smackdown to somebody who wasn't quite so happy with the casting. Oh, hell no. Billie Piper was my favorite companion, and you've got and ruined it. Well, I don't think she's supposed to be Rose, right? I think it's kind of... I think he's just playing with you. Again, Rusty Davis is a combination of like Robert Holmes and John Nathan Turner, right? I really thought RT was coming back to save Doctor Who, but he's quite clearly chosen activism before the real fans. R.I.P. Doctor Who. I'm not sure he has, right? I don't. Maybe he has. But I think it's too early anyway. He hit back at that. R.I.P. You're following, mate. Bloody hell! He's like, that's not pissing around there. I mean, yeah. And he's since deleted his account. I mean, like, wow. I mean, I hope he didn't get too much hate, but like. Probably did. Crazy people are crazy, right? I thought crazy people are generally speaking crazy. But I can understand somebody thinking that way. I really can. I just don't think it was going down. This is what I read in the night shoot. The doctor bumps into a woman carrying a tower of boxes that cover her face. He helps them with them by removing a few of them. As he removes them, it's revealed to be Donna. Matt, see there, he doesn't seem to know it's Donna. Like he's like, what's going on? Like he doesn't seem to know what exactly is going down. And I'm really quite excited about it. There is mention of Henrik's. Here, let's look at some of the video footage. Thank you, Irene. Yeah, so that's what's the name? Yasmin. The guy next to me is Donna's husband, her dad. And it's been I've realized it was like he left in 2010. So it's been 22. It's been 12 years. So they can play it as 18, whatever. So if you, it's oh, there's it. That's totally Jodah's TARDIS show, right? Especially the lighting coming out of it. It's totally Jodah's TARDIS show. Yes, the Doctor's getting in the dark. Isn't it great being excited about Doctor Who again? Oh my God, it really is.
Guys, step right back, please. Guys, can you stay behind the barriers, please? Stay behind the barriers, please. Thank you.
It's great seeing somebody acting like what's I going to say? Acting like David Tennant Doctor Who in a good way, right? Rather than the normal bollocks that we got with Jodie Whittaker. It's going to say a real David Tennant rather than a bad David Tennant impersonation by someone who doesn't understand it. Doink. I just sent you a link. Fine, let's keep going. Adam Warlock is here. How are you doing? Wait, what's that over there? Have you noticed it? Where is it? Notice the TARDIS window is in? Yeah. Over there, the TARDIS window is at an angle.
Di là è che c'è il pannello, ma se mettendo il telefono della TV si vede davanti, presente? Però minchia, se me ne vado da di là, mi inculano il posto.
Okay, fine, let's go to the next one. Video file. Location 2. That was number 1. I got 4 of these files. I love that little run. Oh, look, it's got Will. Love it. Oh, man, I want to see this so bad. Oh, okay. What am I watching tonight? Right? What Doctor Who episode? I want to see a Wilf one. You know what? It might be Voyage of the Damned tonight. I think it might be a bit of Voyage of the Damned action. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here, one second. Let's do a quick episode guide. Doctor Who episode guide. 1 second. Oh, let's play that clip again. Freaking awesome. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just so nice to be able to see that. Oh my God. I mean, really, does anybody doubt we won the culture war? Yeah, I don't think it's a smokescreen for woke. It might be. I mean, he doesn't have to be a smokescreen for wokery. They're all bloody woke. I mean, like none of them. They've never felt a need to be a smokescreen. Have a smokescreen before. Why would they start now? Right? Like why? Yeah, why on earth would they start now? So we got the whole Donna season. You know what? I think we might have to watch a couple of the season 3 trailers. I freaking love those trailers. I think I'm going to go for Voyage of the Damned tonight, right? That sound, yes. Oh, God, I'm excited to see this here again. There we go. Let's see what's the next one. Look, you might be right, Jekyll and Hyde. That might be right, but who knows? Oh, this is a compilation, I think, of, yeah. Yeah, there's definitely Jonas TARDIS. So this is right where I went to school, by the way. Camden Market. Before I became religious, I used to go there on Sundays and get a pitch and read tarot cards. But they that's him! Oh my god, that's him! Oh my god, that's him! Yeah, Will! Oh, we love Will! I mean, I could go for he knocks 4 times, but I'll start crying. See, listen, Mr. Jacomite, the way there's 2 ways of saying the same thing. I don't know which is true. They need a smokescreen because they need to pull in the fans and then pull out the full wokery is my fear. I understand that. Here's what I think. I don't think they give a toss about us, really. I mean, there's no need for them to give a toss about us. I think Rusty David actually does. But I don't think the people they're pulling in are Yasmin, what's her name's, Finney's TikTok followers, right? You don't understand. That is the holy grail. That is the holy grail of demographics that every freaking TV producer is trying to get, and none of them can, right? Rusty Davis has the best. If he gets that demographic, that's who he's chasing. Not us. He wants us as well because he wants us to see Doctor Who, right? I think he wants us all to like it, right? And I think he's making a, I don't think he's like the wokery, and it's pretty much like the Egyptians hate Hamas. Why do they hate Hamas? Because Hamas always loses, right? They always get their asses handed to them. So the Egyptians hate Hamas with every fiber of their being. I think he doesn't like this shit implementation of things he thinks are real and important. I think he thinks diversity and inclusion is important, right? And I think he's not stupid, and he's seen them fuck it up over and over again, right? And alienate people, right? I think. I think, you could look at it that way, or you could look at the way that he wants there to be something for everybody, right? Hopefully he is. I don't know if he's going to be, but I think that's the goal. The goal is for there to be something for everybody, but mainly those gazillion TikTok followers, right? That's entirely who they're going after, right? I wouldn't be surprised at all if they're not going to get Yasmin Finney to read TikTok I don't know how it bloody works, okay? I don't know how it bloody works, right? WB on Cully. It's not just the Arrowverse that went down. It's the CW went down. The whole channel imploded. Netflix imploded. It's over. And they like you got Disney standing and you got Paramount standing. How much longer? You're not going to get employed with that unless you can, especially if Rusty Davis delivers something that he considers woke that we all like, right? That's the goal. Could you imagine if we can all look and go, that's okay, which is what we used to fucking do, right? Again, Captain Jack kissed the Doctor on the bloody lips in a semi-romantic way in the first season, and we all just let it go. Because why? Because everything else was so good. Just let it go. Right? And I'm somebody who thinks that God himself thinks it's an abomination. So what do you want at me? Okay? Yeah, even I'm saying let it go. Let it go. I think it'll be great Doctor Who, right? If you and if it's listen, if you don't like the 2005 onwards Doctor Who, I understand that. That's totally cool, right? If it's not for you, it's not for you. Right? But I think if you liked it up until Capaldi, it might be shit, but it probably won't. Well, I wonder how long this thing's going to be, right? And I think there's going to be a bunch of them, right? That's the thing. I think there's going to be a bunch of them. The new Rose is not Rose Tyler, it's Donna's daughter. Let's look at the next one. That was what? And I want to be very clear. I'm absolutely not poo-pooing the idea that it could be woke shit. Okay? I want to be 100% clear. I'm not poo-pooing that idea at all. I'm just, what can you tell me? I mean, I'm an old hippie, basically. What do you want? Carol Jude, how you doing? Thank you for joining us.
If you're going to any other shop, you have to walk there. Guys, just this way. We saw the dog. We'll make saw the dog. Guys, into the shop.
There is a theory the toy maker's back, right? In fact, I'll run through all the. Let me go. I'll go through all the stuff I heard right now. I got it all written down in one file. Let's have a look. Peter Capaldi spotted near the location last night. Somebody working on set on Twitter. She spoke to him. Oh, please. Possible leak of Exxon being on a filming schedule? I can't believe it, unless he's a one-man band. Okay, there's two reasons I would love Exxon to do that, right? There's three reasons. The first reason it means his relationship with Rusty Davis has healed to extent he'll work with him. So, I mean, that's really the main reason. The second reason is I love Seymour as Doctor Who. I feel like I've got enough of him, though. I mean, his Big Finish stuff is fine. I'm not like hullishing. It's okay. I mean, I would love seeing you. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I would love seeing more of his. I like him over the work, and I think it'd be nice for fandom, right? Some of the guys working on the film, though, he says the guy he may have just been joking about it. Most likely, I think. Visual Doctor Who Instagram has replied, Rathy D is with silence as falling. Yes, when I asked if the F11 is coming back. McGann's brother made a comment on Twitter about Hoover's being excited a day or two ago. Okay. Yeah, I see him. He's absurd, isn't he? 5 o'clock. What's this mean? 5 clocks, 5 doctors. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Interesting. See, I don't see, honestly, it would be really, if they do a big mix one like that, it would be really weird not having Jodie in it without it being something. Now, let me ask you. Here's the question, right? Here's the question. Let's say they do individual, like, hour-long episodes with 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, and 13, right? And then they mix 13 in the mix, and they have an episode where 13 is she's involved with the other doctors. So she's indelibly in canon at that point, right? So is it worth it? Like, and the other episode would be awesome. I'll work out. Yes, it's worth it. I'll work out something in my head canon to explain what's going on. RTD replied to John Sim. Oh, yeah, makes sense. Matt looks because Valley spoke to Rachel Talali, who was working on the film. Yeah, that I heard something else. Georgia Tennant is headed down to London after posting on Instagram wearing boots similar to Janet's. I can't imagine, right? I mean, listen. 2007 Georgia Tennant is many babies away from 2023 Georgia Tennant, okay? Don't get me wrong, you're a beautiful woman, but like it's been a long time. Let's be fair. It's been what, like coming up to 15 years. Sylvia Nova spotted and possibly Louis Theroux. Why would he be there? Okay. Rose is on set called Donna Mum, Sean Temple. Donna's husband was also there. Yeah, we saw the pictures already. New Sonic, yeah, we'll look at pictures of that. That's why I think it's an alternate doctor. Tennant spotted with a new sonic screwdriver similar to the transtemporal sonic screwdriver toy. I don't remember that. Listen, they might want to sell a few more of them. Let me look that up. Transtemporal. I kind of remember the name. Okay. No, it doesn't look like that. Oh, maybe. I don't know. We'll look at the pictures in a minute. Where'd it go? Bad Wolf Graffiti is similar to Series 1 put up in the at Bad Wolf Bay by the Bad Wolf TV studios. Rose could still be Shooter's companion. I really hope she isn't. Right? I really, really, really hope she isn't. That will just be... in fact, you know what? Look. I had a conversation with my daughter earlier. She was like, she has a cat. And I kind of like the cat. I'm the only one in the house that likes the cat, Ninja. Nobody else like, hey, it's a nice little thing. He's all sweet and cuddly and tickly cheek. He likes it. He purrs. I like him. I like the way he pads around. You know, I like the cat. So she said, oh, if I go to America, I'm worried about the cat. I'm like, oh, he'll be fine. He said, I'll clean the litter tray and it'll be fine with me for the week, right? So, hang on, this is tying into not wanting what's name to be the companion. What was it? I had the perfect analogy and I totally forgot it. Something about a cat, me looking after the cat. No, lost it. Totally gone. Never mind. I do hope it's not the companion. Yes, I'm gonna tell you. I hope. I don't mind she's a character. I don't see it possible not making it about her identity, right? I just don't see that going down. What else we got? Bird and Criminals was there, possibly in an earlier scene, getting pushed in the tires. We've already seen it, mate. Excellent Christmas winter wear. Ooh. Playing into the rumor that's a Christmas special this year and a series of specials for the 60th. That's the rumor I've heard, right? The Luther is actually somebody else who worked on Doctor Who 4. I've got the name, just called him, not Luther. I don't even remember who Luther is. Come on, let's continue watching this.
Returning, white please.
There's Kate.
It's boring, there's nothing going on. It's not more boring than the alternative.
What we think you talk to 75, are you doing something that looks like 12? It does, that's why. That's cool. Oh, I love it. You just know it's going to be exciting. That's the thing. Robert Payne is here. Unknown 289 is here. Unknown 289. I might be reading your list right now.
Oh my god!
Just over there.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's all just down. I'm watching that.
Guys, can you stand back? Just it's an advert. A commercial.
I mean, I don't know. I'm really intrigued what they're going to be doing. Right? Are you excited? I'm actually excited. It's been so long. Right? I have to tell you, it's been so long. It's been like 10 years. Like it's since I don't know. I can't like the Capaldi years. I was a bit not enamored by them. Where is it? There you go. Fine. Let's find the sonic screwdriver. That's not Donna's husband, isn't it? I don't think so. And there's I'm not sure if I have the pictures of them. Who's that? Oh, that's what's name? That's Yasmin. That's Donna's daughter. So I think she's in the episode, right? That's clearly going on, but I don't think it's about her, right? That's a new screwdriver. Yeah, it does look like the transtemporal toy. I take it back. Can't be so. So it's not. Yeah, I mean, it looks like that cross between that and 12s. Somewhere between the two. So that's it. It looks like there's what to be excited about. My name is Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.